Happy holidays from Tucson, Arizona. A little Winter Haven action as the #1 ranked Wildcats from the Big 12 take on the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats from the SWAC here on ESPN+.
Yeah, you got to defend, you got to play. I mean, these guys are on scholarship too, you know, so it's one of those situations where if you're Arizona, you want to come out, set the tone early, and don't expect guys to just fall over and let you have a win. You've got to come out and establish that tempo early.
The coach for Bethune-Cookman, we'll talk a lot more about him, really good guy. But what did he say? 4 minutes, how they like to break down these halves, don't they?
And that's really what all coaches do. They look at the game in terms of segments.
Now you called it, Corey, right there on cue. Bethune-Cookman able to get that steal and a finish by Quentin Hetty. Arizona back, gets it in the middle to Krivas. Krivas knocks it in, and you know, you wonder, Krivas, the other night, you saw that game we talked about, perfect defensive game. When you don't score a lot, the next game you kind of come out with an attitude, don't you?
And the streak continues.
Cookman, Bethune-Cookman, the Wildcats knock one down from deep. That's Ricky.
If you listen, you're definitely going to improve your game.
And that's the key, listening. And he seemed really humble too, which I thought was great. From deep right there, Bethune-Cookman, Jordan Johnson from Bethune-Cookman. That was Johnson who just hit a 3. And then Pete inside, getting position to knock one in.
I mean, you find yourself just watching him play right now, trying to get open in the paint. He gets the ball that deep, moves guys out of the way. Kind of baited him into it. He was jogging until he let the ball go, and then he just turned on the jets and took it.
Awaka again, able to knock that one in off the glass. Right where he left off last game against San Diego State.
This weight room, surrounded by defenders, it doesn't matter. When he gets into that crab dribble,
If you're Reggie Theus, were you happy with that first 4-minute and second 4-minute work?
You're happy with the way they start. There you see the pick, theft, and the breakaway dunk. Right here by the Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman. There you see the poke and the rip away. Arizona not exactly.
Inside to Krivas. He gets doubled. What's Krivas going to do? Threw it away, and Hetty again with the steal. He wants it up top. And the finish, or even second option. So, to your point, got to produce when you get it. Bethune-Cookman from the corner. How about this? He's the AD and the basketball coach. A lot on his plate. Arizona, corner. Aristote again, and it's knocked in by Aristote. Feeling it.
Well, it was Arizona, Duke, and Michigan.
Woo, okay. Well, you could light up.
Play right here. This is a set play. Nice screen. Burry's a little late trailing, and that's lights out. I can only imagine what Tommy will be talking about at halftime. They should be more aggressive defensively. There you see Jaden Bradley took a nice pull-up jumper mid-range. San Diego State was Arizona's 3rd game in 7 days. This is their 4th game in 9 days. San Diego State was Arizona's 3rd game in 7 days. This is their 4th game in 9 days.
No call. Korchinkov back with it. Burries. Bradley. Pump fake. He's going to shoot from distance. And he's one of the top 10 players of all time. And that was Larry Bird. He was picked before the year he came out. Del Orso on the other end, able to finish. And yeah, that pressure, that right there, we see with Korchinkov again. Almost his, what is that? Follows it in with the dunk, his 3rd or 4th steal in about 5 minutes.
Well, he's getting in the passing lane. He's playing at a higher level.
We will be back after this break. Arizona becoming much more aggressive, as you noted, with those screens. Deflection there by Korchinkov. Del Orso bringing it up. He'll get in the lane. He'll try to finish off the glass, and he does. Not able to finish. Put back. Bradley, second chance. No. Bradley again controls. Bethune-Cookman trying to bring it back. Wow. Incredible action underneath. No call. Korchinkov back with it.
Have to buy a drink in Tucson the rest of the way.
I agree. Well said. And right on cue, Jaden Bradley with the steal. He gives up the tickets, and he takes the steals, though. getting the ball side to side. BCU, good moves from him early.
And he's got to use his size and his quickness to take Krivas away from the basket. Nice little transition bucket there.
The other way, Arizona in early offense. Krivas, big screen out high. Bradley able to connect on the penetration. Burry's able to take that off the board. And right there we see Tyler Andrews, the senior.
Talked about the attitude of this team. They played in big arenas against bigger competition. And tonight,
Marchenko.
Player one at every level. Hall of Famer, great human being.
I agree.
And get that first ever tournament bid. And coming into this gym and going toe-to-toe with Arizona and exchanging blows, they may come out on the short end of the stick, but what this will do for them in terms of league play.
Facing this #1 team. Wow. Koa Pete just bullies his way into the lane. I don't know if you remember Reggie Theus as Coach Fuller on the daytime show Hang Time.
I love what Tommy had to say about, the ranking and the polls and all of that stuff. He said, I'm not a politician. I don't care about votes. And that's what the #1 ranking is. It's just people's opinion at that moment. It can change.
What a move into the middle of that lane. He rises up, and that's kind of his go-to mid-range move. Burry's running that point guard position. Del Orso off the pick, able to knock that one in the glass and one.
As a three-point shooter, comes off the line. This is the part that he's added to his game. He's hit the weight room, added some muscle, and now he's just not a three-point shooter. He's just an all-around hooper right now. That team photo had to look a certain way.
Oh, yeah. Burry's the little teardrop, and he knocks that in. Arizona expanding that lead. Reggie Theus still coaching over there. Trying to win the next 4 minutes, and wow, what a follow dunk right there by Jacoby Hetty. Don't worry about your stats at that point.
Yeah, just get back on defense.
Now Milwaukee leads the entire country as Burry's gets the roll. Aristote applying pressure. That's deep. And again, we see Jordan Johnson with another deep ball. One more game. They have South Dakota State on the 29th. And then they go to Utah on the 3rd as Karchenkov. It was all defense in the first half. Karchenkov knocking one in.
Attempting a shot.
Hetty blocked. And Karchenkov is literally getting his hands.
Single-handedly ratcheted up the defense for Arizona. But Tobe Awaka with the rejection. Arizona fighting for every loose ball.
Really fired up Bethune-Cookman team early, who played really well. And it's continued. We see Hetty in for the dunk. And he's able to rock the rim on that one.
Up in Tucson, all fight, big time jam, little SC, but still tremendous heart, and you see the ability and the athleticism.
And there's Bradley with the steal. What's he gonna do? Easy layup, Jaden Bradley.
But definitely next level basketball IQ for Jaden Bradley.
Between Bradley and Karchenkov, nice back door right there to Johnson, able to scoop. And Texas Tech at 15 just beat Duke on Saturday night. Aristote from deep does it again. Aristote now up to 9 points. Backdoor play right there, knocked in. Well, you were here for the red-blue game when he dunked over Gronk. So he's got some game, got some hops. His dad, Gib Arnold, former Hawaii coach, Aristote is now on a heater at the end of this game. Chops Finmo, who scored some points this year, and he's going to get the and one.
When the bench players get more applause than the starters, these fans are dialed in. Great move, keeps his composure, gets it off the glass, and Koa Pete there with, and it'll come to a close. Arizona with a big win. Took a while, but the Cats got back on track.
Well, and it's just amazing, Corey, how they extend those leads when it's actually fairly close.